So this is how you play the factor game. When you're playing, up here at the top there's instructions. So if you want to show or hide the instructions, you just click there and it shows you how to play the game. If you forget, that way you can go back and double check again. In order to play the game, what you want to do is player 1 starts and you get to choose. You need 2 players and you're going to share 1 computer. So player 1 starts by picking any number on the board. So they might pick 18. That player's score is now 18. Player 2 now has a chance to score points by finding and clicking on all the factors of 18. So for example, 9 is a factor of 18 because 9 times 2 is 18. 2 is also a factor of 18 because 2 times 9 is 18. If you think you've found all the factors, you can press OK when you're done. There still might be factors on the game board that you haven't found yet. And remember, the goal is to have the most points. So if you're player 1 and you see factors of 18 that player 2 hasn't selected, you don't want to tell them because you don't want them to score points. So when player 2 thinks they're finished, they click OK. Now player 2 gets to choose a number, and they can pick any number on the board. Say they choose 6. Now player 1 has a chance to score more points by picking all the factors of 6. So they might pick 3. Now even though 2 is a factor of 6, 2 was already picked by player 2, so they can't pick that factor anymore. The only other one they're going to be able to pick is 1. Then when you think you're done, you press OK. If you click on a number that's not a factor, it'll tell you that it's not a factor of the number and to try again, and then click OK. So right now in the game, player 1 is winning because they have 22 points. So you want to think of a strategy that will score you the most points without giving points to your teammate. For example, some numbers have more factors than other numbers. So if you pick a number with a lot of factors, you might give a lot of points to the other player. If you pick a number that has no factors on the game board, you lose a turn. So for example, right now in the game, player 1 needs to choose a number. If player 1 chooses 5, there are no factors of 5 left on the game board. So I clicked on 5 and now it says player 1 has no available factors, so they lose their turn, and you press OK to keep going. So that was a wasted turn. So make sure you don't click on a factor, or excuse me, don't pick a number that doesn't have any factors on it. When the game ends, whoever has the most points is the winner.